and
modulus.
yes, modulus. So plus is for addition, subtraction, and here multiplication. For this division, you'll get the remainder. Am I audible, right? For this division, you'll get the result remainder. Okay. So now the thing is, based on this operators, because we already done these operators, based on this, we'll perform one program. After that, we'll go to the next operators. Okay. So first, this symbols, whatever we have used, first we'll start with class. So class is the keyword, right? You know that. And I want to test the operator first. So my class name is test operator. Okay. In that class, we have a main method. So what is the main method name? Public static void main. Okay. So that is the method which is expecting some parameter. The parameter is which belongs to the string data type. Okay. I'll tell you what is this data types, variables and arrays. Don't worry about it. Just listen the class first. And the parameter name is args. Okay. So what is the use of this flower brackets? What is this? In literals, we have seen this, right? What is the use of flower bracket? What it will indicate? Already done the last class. Are you there or not? Hello? Yeah. So here I want to test the operator. So for that, I'm using double, or else, for example, I'm using int data type. Okay. So int a is equal to 12. And I'm declaring one more variable. I'll tell you this declaration of variable and assigning the variable. So here I'm using the operator. So which operator I'm using? Arithmetic operator I'm using. Okay. So b is equal to, I'm using sub 2. Okay. Now I want to print the logic in the C. So that's why C is equal to, I want to, what is this? Use modulus. Then what is the output? So how can you print the output? Based on the system dot out dot
Print.
println. Okay. So here semicolon, end of the statement. Then what is the output of this? So I want to print the output as C. So what is the output here? Am I printing the output? Nothing but, is it the value, or am I printing the string? So it will print as it is. Okay. But I want the value stored in the C variable. So what is the value now? What is the value? When you divide the 2 with the 12, then what is the remainder you will get? Are you there or not? I'm asking you.
0, ma'am.
What? What? What is the
Ma'am,
remainder?
0. It is divisible, ma'am.
Yes,
So
the
it's
remainder is 0.
that's 0.
So what is the output of C? Hello. What is the output of C?
0, ma'am.
Yes. So the output is 0. So here you will get the remainder as 0. Okay. So here this is like this. Okay. If I want to do all these operators like plus, minus, star, all those things, then how can we do that? Here I only done the modulus operator. Okay. I perform only I want to print the remainder of that particular A value and B value. Okay. Now I want to perform all the operators. Okay. So for that purpose, I'm not using C here. I'm using one more variable as result. Okay. So first, for this result, so now it is not about C, it is about result. So I want to print A plus B. So this is for addition. So I want to print this. Okay. So how can we print the value? How we need to print the value? Can anyone? By using system.out.println. That's good. Okay. But here, what is the meaning of this? I want to print addition. After that, so this is the string variable that addition is equal to. I'm using one more symbol, that is plus. What is this? So what is this plus symbol indicates and what is this plus symbol? So here this plus is for addition because we are adding two numerical values. But what this will indicate? It is for concatenation, so which is very important in Java. So concatenation, what is concatenation? Which adds two strings. Okay. So here we are adding this addition and we are adding that value to this addition. Okay. So that is called concatenation. Concatenation is for adding the two string data types. Got it? So this scenario is called operator overload. So here the plus symbol which is acting like a addition, the same plus symbol which is acting like a concatenation. So this same operator which is performing two different operations. So that is called overloading. I will tell you like while method overloading topic. Okay. So this is called operator overloading. Okay. Now, yeah, I know what is the output of this. Okay. First we'll perform all the operators. Then we'll go to the outputs. Okay. Now, the next one is we have to print what? What is this? Is this C or result? No one is telling. I don't know what you are doing. Are you listening? So, if you don't want to add one more variable, so that's why you can directly do this. Like, I don't want the other variable. By using the two variables, you can directly print like this. So, in the brackets, just by using that, what is that? Operands, you can perform this. What? Operation. So, what is the operation we are doing? Addition operation I'm doing. Okay. Now, you can print one more, that is, which is subtraction. So I'm using sub. I want to add this. So which is the A minus B. Now here, sorry, it is in the bracket. So now, what is the output of this addition? What it will print? Can anyone? So addition is equal to, what is the value of A plus B? It is 40. The output will be like this. Okay. And what is the output of this? Sub is equal to, what is the output? A minus B I am performing. So which is 12 minus 2? 10. This is the output for this statement. Okay. What is this plus symbol? It is which concatenate this sub is equal to and at the same time this value. Okay. So the value of A minus B is 10 and the subtraction, whatever the string data type I have used in the double quotes, which is added to that particular value. So this is called this plus symbol, which is adding this one and the value of that A minus B. Okay. That is the purpose of plus. And I have some more operators. So I want to print system.out.println, which is print the values. So now for multiplication. So I want to print mul value plus, you can directly use this A star B. So what is the A star B value? What is the value of 2 and 2, sir? Multiplication.
24.
Yes, that's it. But the output will not be displayed like that. It should be mul is equal to 24. It should be like this. Okay. Now, and I want to print division value. So here, I want division of that, which is equal to, and plus, what is the value of division? A divided by B. So what is the value of it? So it will print like division is equal to, what is the value of A divided by 12 divided by 2? What is the quotient of it? Quotient.
6, ma'am.
Yeah, 6. Okay. Now we have one more. What is that? Which is modulus. Okay. So what is the modulus symbol? Modulus. Here I'm not using n is equal to. Now the output will be like this. So in that A modulus B. Now the output is like, so I'm not using any modulus. I'm using just mod. So now the output will be like mod. What is the value of A modulus B? It is 0. It will be like this because I didn't add any is equal to symbol. If you add is equal to, then it should be like this. Got it? Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Yeah, so this is the purpose of all your arithmetic operators. Okay, now we'll move to the next operator, which is relational operator. So what is relational operator? What is it? Can anyone? Relational operator. So first we'll go with the symbol. And what is the operation it called? And after that, what is the return type? Okay, so what it will return? Okay, what is the result of that? Now, for example, so relation operator symbols are like this. Okay, so what is this symbol? What is the operation it will do? It is called equal to. Okay, so what is the meaning of equal to? Which will compare two values. Okay, for example, I have two values. Here 2 is equal to 3. So when I comparing these two values, is it true or false? Is this value, which is I'm comparing with this value, are they both same? At least are they equal?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's why the output which returns the 0 value. Got it? So this is the purpose of this. Done? Are you understanding this statement? What I have written? Equal to is nothing but I'm comparing two values. Okay. So whenever I'm comparing 2 with the 3, because these are not like equal numbers. So that's why it will return the 0 value. For example, if I remove this 2 and now the output which returns 1 value. Got it? Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, what is the next relation symbol? Which is not is equal to. Okay. Which is equal to, and after that, it is not equal to. Okay. So, what is not equal to? For example, I'm using 2 is not is equal to 3. Is it correct or not? Yes.
True, ma'am.
Which is 2 is not equal to 3 only, right? So, that's why which returns true condition. Nothing but it will return 1. Okay. And in the relational, we have greater than symbol and less than symbol. So, for example, I'm using greater than. This is called greater than. You know that, right? So, here, greater than. 2 is greater than 3. Is it true or false? Is 2 greater than 3? What will you return? True or false? Is 2 greater than 3? My question is clear, right? 2 అనేది 3 కంటే పెద్దదా అమ్మ వాల్యూ అనేది? No, right? Are you there or not?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So, the value of this return is, which is 2 greater than 3 value కాదు కాబట్టి the value is 0. Okay. Now, I'm using less than symbol. Okay. So for less than, 2 is less than 3, which is true or false?
True.
Yes,
True, ma'am.
which is true. So which returns 1. Okay. Now, which will also have greater than or equal to. For example, here, greater than or equal. Okay. Now I'm comparing two operations here, which is must and should be greater than, and at the same time it should be or. Here I'm using or condition, so which is also equal to. Okay. 2 greater than or equal to 3, which is true or false. First we'll check this. Is true greater than 3? No. Which is equals to 3? No. So here I'm not getting any satisfied answer. So that's why it returns 0. Okay. For example, we'll have less than or equal to. Okay. So here I'm using less than or equal to. Now here I'm using 2 less than or equal to 3. So the first condition only, yes, I'm satisfying. Okay, which is 2 less than 3, which is not worry about equal to, but it is less than. Okay, so here the value which returns
1.
1 value. Okay, so this is about relational operator. So relation matlab it will comparing two values. Okay, so two values. So what is the relation between them, which return some value based on the true or false condition. Got it? Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Take this one. Take a screenshot of it. And very important, for interview purpose, they will ask what is the return type of the relational operator, which is very, very important. So what is the relation? Here, when I'm saying 1, 0, nothing but true, false. What is this true and false? All those are called Boolean data types. Okay. So the return type of relational operator is a Boolean. So Boolean nothing but which is
0 or 1.
no, you didn't say like that. 0 or 1 is nothing but which is binary values. Okay. Now it should be like true or false. Yes, we know true nothing but it is 1, false nothing but which is 0. But the you have to specify the true and false only. Yeah, take this one. So yeah, like just now you said which is 0 or 1. In C language, you can say that. If they ask what is the return type of the relational operator in C language, it should be 1 or 0. But coming to Java, the return type must be in the true. Got it? So in C language, the return type of the relational operator is 1 or 0. But coming to Java, the return type of which is true or false. Okay. This is for C, which is applicable for C language. This is for Java. Got it?
Yeah, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, so you understood this, right? This one, relational operator. Or can I do any program? Okay, we'll go with the program then. So I'm using Notepad. So I have a class which is to test the operator. Okay. So now in that I have main method which is public static void main. Yeah. I'll remove this string args. Now in this I'll perform first I want to have some values. So that is A value, which is I'm using 125, and I have B value, which is 35. And now, so these two values I have. Now I want to print these two values like this. Okay. So here I want A is equal to B. I'm using colon here. Now, what is the purpose of this plus symbol? It is not for addition operator. It is for concatenation purpose. So now I want to check A is equal to B. Are you getting? Then what is the output of this? A is comparing with B, which is, is 125 is equal to 35? Are they
No.
both same? No, right? So that's why the value is like this. So when you're comparing these two values, the value which is assigned to this. So that's why I'm getting the false value here. Okay. So same. I have all these conditions. I want to perform all relational operators. Okay. Now I'm performing one more, that is A not is equal to B. So here I have to change, which is A not equal to B. Yeah, which is true or false? Which is A is not equal to B or
True, ma'am.
yes. So now I'll get the value as true. Okay. Now I have one more operator. What is that? Not equal to. And we have less than, greater than, right? So for example, A greater than B. What is this? Is A greater than B or less than B? What is the output of this?
True, ma'am.
Yes, A is greater than B. So that's why it is true value. Okay. For example, A less than B, and I have to check here whether A is less than B. Then what is the output of that? Is
False,
A
ma'am.
less than B? What is the output? Which is
False.
false. That's it. So you will get the outputs like this. Okay. And we have one more thing, which is A greater than or is equal to B. Which is greater than or is equal to B. What is the output?
True, ma'am.
Yes, good. And we have one more, which is A less than or equal to B. Now tell me, which is true or false? Is A less than B or equal to B? No. So that's why you'll get the false operation. So you'll get the return type as false. Got it? So this is the these are the programs which looks like relation operator. Okay. So mainly we'll use this relation operator in the conditional statements like if, else, and we'll use in the while loops, like iteratives. So in that we generally use relational operator. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So take a screenshot of it. Then we'll go to the other operator. Like if anyone are writing or like taking notes, let me know, ma. Otherwise, you can take a screenshot. Completed? completed or not?
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. I'm waiting for your response, ma. Let me know. Yeah. So the third, logical operator, which is very important, ma. Logical operator. Okay. So are you from BTech or like degree? You are from
BTech, ma'am.
BTech. Okay. So is there any subject called, like, do you know the digital electronics subject? Do you have the subject?
Yes,
Digital
ma'am.
electronics.
Yes, ma'am.
In that we have AND gate, OR gate. Yeah. Do you know that? NAND
Yes.
gate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So there you will see this logical operators. Okay. So all those are called logical devices, right? So what are logical operators? We have mainly have three. Okay. One is logical and, okay, or you can also specify like this also. Okay. Logical and what is the symbol of this? Which is looks like this. Okay. And logical or operation. Okay. So what is logical and? It should be like two pipe symbols. Okay. And we have one more logical not operation. So the symbol is, yeah, we generally use this not symbol. Right? It should be like this. Are you getting? Or these are the and or not. Okay. Now for this logical operator, we have truth table. Do you know the, do you have any idea about the truth tables? Okay. So how many of you know the binary numbers? For 10, what is the binary value? Okay.
1010.
Okay, good. For 50?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here we have a theory called 8421. Is any like, do you have any idea about it? 8421. For
Yes, please.
example, I want the decimal value of 1 in binary, then put all this zeros and at 1, it should be 1. Okay. I want the binary value of 2, then put all zeros. Where is the 2 value? This is the 1 and it should be like this. So this is the binary value for the decimal number of 2. Okay. And I want the like decimal number of 3. I want the binary value. So 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1, right? So that's why for 2 it is 1, for 1 it is 1. Because for adding these two numbers, I'll get the 3. Okay. This is the value of 3. I want fourth value. So anyway, I have fourth value, make it 1 and make other values as 0. That's it. Okay. And after that, I want 5. So 5 nothing but, which is the combination of 4 plus 1. Okay. So 4, make it 4 as 1, 2 as 0 and 1 as 1 because 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay. And I want the sixth value. Now what? For 6, 4 is 1, 2 is 1 because 4 plus 2 and make it 0. And I want seventh value. So now it is 4 plus 2 plus 1. So make 4, 2, 1 as 1 value. So now I want the eighth value. It should be like this. Okay. I want ninth value. So 8 plus 1. Okay. I want the 10th value. So yeah. Just now one of your friends said it is 1010 because here I'm making 8 as 1 and 2 as 1 and rest of this are 0 because 8 plus 2 is 10. Okay. So this is the, what is this? Binary value of the 10th decimal number. Got it? Are you getting? Yeah. So for this, I want, like for this operators, this is not our topic. Okay, to understand the binary numbers, I'm like giving that. For logical AND, what is the truth table? For AND or not. Okay. Now, I have A value and I have B value, which are must be in the binary values. Okay. And I'm performing AND operation, and I'm performing OR operation, and at the same time, I'm performing the NOT operation also. Okay. So NOT, what is the symbol? It should be like this. So here, I have a value of A, which is 0 and 0. If the two inputs are false, then what is the output of logical AND? It is 0. Okay. And what is the output of R value? Yes, it is also 0. What is the output of NOT? For NOT, we don't compare two values. It must be one value. I will tell you after this. So remove this NOT. Okay. Now, after this, one value is false condition, and the other value which I'm making as 1, which is true condition. For AND is nothing but multiplication amount. Okay.
0.
So if 0 into 1, yes, 0, right? So that's why I'll get the value as 0. But coming to R, it is like addition. 0 plus 1, it should be 1. Okay. So R is nothing but, which is like just like your addition operation. Okay. AND is nothing but, which is like your multiplication. For your understanding, I'm saying this. Okay. But it should not be, you don't say it is a multiplication and it is add. Okay. Yeah. Now, I'm making one input as 1 and other input as 0. Now, what is the output of the AND? Yes, it should be 0 because one of them is 0, right? But coming to R, yes, it is 1. Okay. Now, I'm making two values, two inputs as 1. Then you will get the output as 1. Okay. Yes, here also for R also, you'll get it as a 1 only. Okay. Yeah. Coming to NOT operation, if A is equal to 0, for example, I'm using A naught. Okay. So here what is the, if A is 0, then what is the A naught of what? 0 is nothing but, which is 1. Okay. For example, A is 1. What is the A naught of it? A is 1. A naught is, which is opposite. Okay. So it is 0. For example, yeah, here A is equal to 0. What is the A naught of this 0? Which is 1. For example, B is equal to 1. Then what is the B naught of it? Which is 0. Okay. So not is nothing but, which is the opposite of that value. So in binary, we have only two values, which is 0, which is 1. So if it is 0, the not is nothing but, which is 1. If it is 1, then the not is called 0. Just it is like your switch on and off condition. Okay. If you want to off that, it should be in, which is if you want to make it on, okay, that must be in the off condition. Then that not is equal to on. It will go to the on condition. If the fan is in on condition, if you want to switch off that, then that not is equal to 0, which is off condition. Got it? Are you getting or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, take this one. This truth table is very important, no? This one, which is very important for your understanding. So the next operator is assignment operator. Okay. So the assignment operators are like this. So the syntax is like we have a variable. Okay. So for that variable, you have to assign some value, or it should be like expression also. Okay. So whether it is expression or it is a value. Okay. So the symbol of the assignment operators are, so first I will explain the symbols. Symbol, and after that I'll give you some example on that. So first we'll move with the symbol of that. Okay. So here the assignment operators looks like, what is this? Is equal to. What is this? What is this? This is called compound statement. Yeah. Before going to this topic, symbols. Okay. First I will explain what is compound statements. Okay. So they will ask like in Java supports compound statements. Okay. So what is this compound statements is? Those are not only compound, those are called compound assignment statements. Okay. So what is this is nothing but, for example, I'm assigning a integer value, which is rem, which is equal to 10. Okay. So this is the declaration of my variable. Okay. I want to increment this value. So I want to increment this value by 4. Okay. I want to increment this value by 4. And I want to store it back in the same. Okay. For that purpose, here num is equal to num plus 5. We can use this, right? What is the statement that will saying? For your num, here the value of num is 10. I'm sorry, that is 4. So I want to increment by 4. So what is the value of num now? Here
14.
the value of num is 10. I'm adding to it 4. What is the value of num?
14.
Yes. So here you can use like this, or you can also have one more method that is called compound assignment method. That is num plus, which is equal to 4. So the same operator which you can use like this. This is nothing but your only. Here plus is equal to is nothing but which I'm using num plus 4. Okay. So I'm using the same variable to add this 4 and store it back to the num value. So store it back to num only. Okay. These are called compound statements. For example, I want to decrement. Now I want to decrement the value num minus 2. Okay. So what is the value of num minus 2? Which is 8. Or you can also use like this, num minus or equal to 2. This both are same. Are you getting? This is called compound assignment statements because we are using 2 operators at a time. Got it? For example, if I want to multiply by 4, for example, I want to multiply num value, num star 4. Then what is the output? Which is 40. Or you can also use this expression like this also. Num star is equal to 4. This is also correct way. So this both statements are true conditions only. Okay, we can use like this. This purpose is called your compound statement. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, sorry. For example. So here I'm giving one example. Okay. So it should be like this. For example, I have two variables, which is x is equal to y. Okay. So this is an example, but the value is same as x is equal to y only. Okay. So here the output is x is equal to y. But coming to your x plus or equal to y, for example, here x plus is equal to y. It is not same as, so it is same as x is equal to x plus y. Are you getting? Now I have this, which is plus minus and equal to, so which I'm using x minus is equal to y. So what is the, it should be look like x is equal to x minus y. So what is the meaning of this, which is this? Okay. For example, I have one more, which is star is equal to, okay, multiplication is equal to, for example, x star is equal to y, then x is equal to x star y. Okay. Same. All your operators you can use in the assignment operators. If you are using one arithmetic and one assignment symbol, then it will call as a compound assignment statement. Okay. Now I'm not using anything. Here I'm using the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and I also have division modulus. Okay. For example, x division is equal to division, which is equal to y. Then what is the result of that? Which is x is equal to x division by y. Okay. For example, if you are using modulus is equal to, then which is x modulus, which is equal to y, then it should be like this. X is equal to x modulus y. That's it. Okay. So this is the way we can use the assignment operators. Got it? Are you
Yes, ma'am.
getting? Yeah. Take this one.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Oh. Yeah. So for this assignment operator, I will give you one programming. Okay. So you're done with this, right? This one. Yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm removing that. That's why I'm asking. Okay. Now for this test operator class. Yeah. Now I have variables, which is integer variable. Okay. Which is x, which is the value of 5, and y, which is the value of 2. Okay. I have two variables. On this, I'm performing assignment operators. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using any is equal to symbol here. Okay, is equal to here you are using already. This is called assignment operator only. Okay. It is not relational operator. Relation nothing but we are comparing the values. But here we are assigning the values. This is called assignment operator. Okay. And after that, I'm using one more operator in the one is x is equal to which is plus is equal to y. Okay. So what it will indicate here, this is called, what is this? Comment. So to comment, which doesn't affect in the program of that particular statement. Okay. So
Yeah.
here I'm commenting like which is, should be, looks like this. X is equal to X plus Y. Okay. So I want to print the value. Okay. Now, how can we print that value?
System.out.println.
For example, I want to print this system.out.println. Now, which value I have to print? Which is X or Y?
X.
Yes, the value which store it back to the X only. Okay. So that's why I have to print. It should be like X. And what is the value of it?
7.
Yes, that's it. And for example, I'm performing say X minus, which is equal to Y. So what is this? X is equal to X minus Y. What is the value of it? System.out.println, which is X value. What is the output?
3.
Yes, 3. And which is the next one? X star is equal to Y. So I'm performing. It is statement. It should be end with the column. Okay. So now what is the statement looks like? X is equal to X star Y. Okay. And I want to print the X value. What is the value?
10.
Yes, it is 10. And now I want to perform division of it. This one. Okay. So division. Tell me. X is equal to X division Y. So what is the output of X value? What is the value of X? X divided by Y. 5 divided by 2. Yeah, what is the quotient of it? 2?
2.5.
2.5.
2.
I'm not using any double or float. Here, it should be in the integer only. Because integer doesn't have any decimal point. Okay. Then the value is
2.
Yeah. And now X modulus Y. So here head of the statement. And in comment, X is equal to X modulus Y. Then what is the output of X? What is the remainder? If you are dividing 5 divided by 2, what is the remainder of it? 2 to the 4. So what is 5 minus 4? Which is 1. Okay. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is the test operator for assignment operator. Okay. Yeah, take this one. Completed?
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Now we have one more operator, that is increment or decrement operators. Okay. So what is this increment operator? So for this increment and decrement, we also have one more name. What is that name? Can anyone? Which we can also call as unary operator. Okay. So what is meant by unary operator? Which it will takes only one operator. Okay. For example, the increment is nothing but plus. Decrement is nothing but which is minus minus. Okay. This is your increment and this is your decrement. So in the increment and decrement, we have two. One is pre-increment, post-decrement. In decrement also we have same, which is pre-decrement and post-decrement. For example, for this increment operator, we have two values, which is, for example, I'm incrementing a value by pre-increment. So here I'm using pre-increment. Okay. For example, if I'm using a plus plus, this is called post increment. Okay. So this is the pre and post. Same for decrement also, you have this two, pre and post. So there should be like this, which is minus a. This is called pre-decrement. We'll perform the program. Don't worry about it. And this is called post. You know this prepaid and postpaid, right? Generally we use in mobile recharge. You know it, right? What is prepaid and what is postpaid? Do you have any idea about it? Prepaid and postpaid.
Before completing recharge journey, we can do recharge, ma'am.
Yes. So same, the logic is same like that. Okay. Yeah, take this one. We'll perform one program. That,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Now for this, yeah. So I want two values, which is of integer value. For example, I have a value of a, which is 5, and I have value of b, which is 10. Okay. Now I want to perform pre-increment. Okay, pre or post, whatever. Okay. Now, like you can take like this plus plus a. Now you can print that value by using system.out.println. Then what is the value of a now? What it will print? I'm increasing the value. Okay. So pre nothing but which increment the value first, then it will store in the that particular variable. So what is the value of it? Which is 6. Got it? Are you getting? Now, if I want to decrement, pre-decrement for b value. Okay. So for that, what is the output? Pre-decrement. For pre-decrement, what is the value?
9.
Yes, it is 9. So for example, the value is 9 for it. Okay. Yeah, take this one. Done.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll end with this loss operator. Okay. So which is conditional operator. First, I will tell you the expression for this conditional operator. Okay. Yeah, we have one more name for conditional operator, that is ternary operator. Okay. So the another name of the conditional operator is ternary. For increment decrement, it is unary. Okay. So here, generally Java use unusual conditionals. Okay, so in the conditional statement, we generally use this symbol and this colon symbol, which is very important in conditional. We generally use question and column. Okay, so the format for this is looks like this. Okay. So for example, if you have one expression, that is one expression, and I'm checking the condition with the expression 2, then by using this expression 1 and 2, I will get the third expression, that is expression 3. I will explain this, don't worry. Okay. For example, if this expression, whatever you are using, if this expression is true condition, okay, so whatever you gave one expression, if it is true, then it will execute the expression 2. Okay, and if the expression 1 is false, then it will execute the third expression. Okay, so based on the expression 1, if the condition is true, your next statement will execute. If the condition is false, the third expression will execute. Got it? This is the scenario. This is the format for your conditional operator. Got it? So I'll explain by using program, then you will understand what it will enable. Okay. For example, like I'm removing this. Okay. I have two values. Okay. So which is int num, which is num1. Okay. And which is I'm assigning the value of 100. Num1 is equal to 100. And I'm using num2, which is 125. Okay. So it is my end of the statement. Now I'm using maximum of these two numbers, which is greater. So int max is equal to num1 greater than num2. This is my expression. This is my first expression. So I want to check this expression with num1 and num2. Okay. So here, what is num1 and num2? Num1 is 100. Num2 is 125. Is 100 greater than 125? Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
So then, if the expression 1 is false condition, what is expression like which will execute? Which is expression 2 or expression 3? Here, if it is false, what it will execute? Expression 3. Okay. So in that, what is the value of expression 3? This is num2. Then, if I want to print system.out.println, I want to print the maximum value. For example, I'm using some concatenation. So I want to print this maximum value. Then what is the output of this? It will
125.
third expression. What is the value of num2? 125. Then you will get the maximum as 125. If I change this, which is minimum, I want minimum value. So that's why for minimum, it should be like less than. Is num1 less than num2? Yes, 100 is less than 125. Then it is true. True nothing but then it will execute the num1 expression. Then what is the minimum value? Which is
100.
So this is the way we'll compare the two values by using the conditional expression. So this is called your conditional expression. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, take this one, we'll end the session. So tomorrow you have one task. Okay. So here I'm printing this maximum and minimum number by using two variables, right? Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here, no. Like here I'm using How many variables I'm using? 2 or 3? In this, what are the variables?
3.
Yeah. So, but I am using 2 numbers while comparing. Okay. So next, the task is print. Okay. Max of 3 numbers. Here, I have used only max of 2 numbers. Okay. I want max of 3 numbers using conditional operator. Do this tomorrow. This is your task. If you are done, I'll end the session, ma.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You can leave the session.
Thank you.
Okay, ma.